I've done so many other things, and I have about 4 non-profit organizations. Now I'm working on agriculture to bring agriculture there. I transported over 26,000 books from the United States. They're now sitting in the village, and I want to build a library and all the other things. So I am so, all these things I've not done it by myself. I got help from people like, people that you call heavy hitters. People like Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, Nicole Kidman, Bill Cosby, all became my friend. And Angelina Jolie, Brad, gave us $100,000 to support the clinic. They have beautiful heart, good people, Okay, let me just ask you this. Now, I am start talking about my success. Here's what I've done, here's how, these things I'm here to show off. I'm not here to show off. If you might have listened to the first part of my life story before it was really graphic, I didn't know whether I would survive. I didn't know whether I would be the next person to be eaten by hyenas or wild animal, or disease, or being killed. But really, brothers and sisters, I survived. I really survived. Why? It's because of 2 things. The Almighty God helped me survive. And number 2, I did not give up. So why is it sometime when we are in high school or when we get to college as students, why is that sometimes we just give up? Some other people just, well, I don't think school will help me. By the way, I'm not even going to get a job. Who tell you? I just ask myself sometime that sometime we create things that can justify my action as job. Here's what I'm sharing with you as my brothers. You are my brothers and sisters. Don't ever give up. Never, ever give up. Whether you are going through difficult time here, doing mathematics or algebra or all the other things that you're doing, or writing a paper, don't give up. When you give up, you actually fail yourself. And that's what I always tell to myself. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up. And now, hey, look, I am. I'm in America, wearing a nice suit, not even naked again. I am very good. I have my family. I have children. I built a medical clinic. You can do it too. You can do it. Even if you're not going to build a clinic, you can help yourself. You can be successful. One thing you need, never, ever give up. Anything happened to you last year or many years ago, like some of you, being abused sometime, or have no parents, don't give up. Don't let that thing hold you back. You are where you are, move on from there. And then what I'm telling you is that success and struggle is a package. Can never be separated. Please, never ever give up. Thank you very much.
They wanted to ask? Anyone? I can certainly speak from a first-hand experience with a child from Africa who suffered from malaria this year, and I only had to drive to Baptist Hospital to get a quick fix in medication. I think what you're doing in Africa is amazing, and I'm quite excited that we can be a small part of it. The school is making a donation to his foundation. Ooh, I see a question. You're gonna have to yell it.
How many miles do you walk in Italy?
Well, how many miles? I don't know at the time. By the way, I didn't even know, we never had a watch, nothing, we didn't know day of the week, we didn't know anything. So probably about 1,000 miles, I don't know, it may be that. At that time, we just count day by moon. There's a moon that goes down and then the other 15 days. Moons, when the moon come up, it goes for 15 days, and then the other 15 days when the moon goes down. That's how we count. We could say 3 moons. 3 moons mean 3 months at that time. But I think roughly about.
I think we learned in speaking with him yesterday that it was about 1,000 miles, which is roughly Winston-Salem to Quebec, Canada. So that's the distance he had to travel as a young child, and that's what's remarkable to me is that it started at such a young age, younger than most of you. Anyone else have something? We have one over here.
Did you ever see your family again?
Yes. Remember when I came to Syracuse, and then I found out that, so I wrote a letter to my friend in Kakuma refugee camp telling them that even girls are not killing people, you know? Remember when they say they have gun in their purse there? So, so I was telling this guy, and then this guy went to Uganda. Uganda is another country in Africa where my family were. I didn't know that they were in a refugee camp in other country. So this guy was going to talk about John, say this, America is a great place, and this and that, talking about snow. And then, you know, so my brother was there and said, so who, John, are you talking about? He said, John from this, from that tribe, from whatever it is. So they tracked me down. So they invited this guy, my family invited this guy to the refugee camp. And he gave my family the address. And my brother, my older brother, wrote and said, John, if you're my brother John, please respond. If you're not, disregard. And so I received that letter on October 18, 2002. With pictures of my family members, it was just so beautiful. And then I, from then, started talking. My mother didn't believe that I was. So I started sending money to actually convene her. And I said, my mother, so who do you think these strangers, and keep sending you money, you know? And she interviewed me. So when you were young, you know, what are the nicknames that I used to call you? So I have to tell all these nicknames. Then I eventually brought her to United States. She accepted, brought her to United States. Then I went back 2005 to be reunited with my father, my brothers, my sisters. And I brought my sister here too. She's finishing her degree at Casanova College in New York.
Anyone else? One more, and then last one.
Oh, you said one here. I was just going to ask you what you thought about your adjustment to this country. What was the most difficult thing, and what was the most?
Well, most difficult thing, there were many. One of the thing was food, how to adjust to American food. At first, American food were either salty, sweet, or cold, you know? Look, they gave us donuts. Look very nice, you know? It looks attractive to eat. So we ate it. I might have ate a lot or what. I was sick, you know? Was it because of donuts or some other thing? And then from there, until today, I still smell donuts. So it was just difficult stuff. But from a food thing to weather, you know, when like I said yesterday,